Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over Itto's attacks, skills, passives, constellations. Have I missed something? I don't even know. It's a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about. If you're new here, make sure that you do like and subscribe, because next we're going to be going over Gorou, and well, from his stuff that I see, he is going to be working amazingly with Itto. So these are two characters you will want to be picking up together. So first off, Itto does 4 consecutive normal attacks, which will gain him 2 superlative strength stacks. These stacks are very important to Itto's kit, so remember, anytime that I do mention them, these will be boosting his damage overall. Itto also has a charge attack which costs like 20 stamina, and it is called Arataku Kesagari. I don't know how to say that, but this looks like this is going to be the main source of Itto's damage. So when he does his charge attacks, it will consume his superlative super strength stacks, right? And then this will allow Itto to do more damage with the final slash. Everything and all the description of this will be put on screen for you now. So if you want to read it, make sure that you screenshot it or pause the video. Next off, we have Itto's skill, Masatsu Zetsugi. He puts a bull on the field, okay? Right, so what it does, he puts a bull which counts as a geo structure. So if you have Zhongli, then when his pillar resonates, it should resonate off this bull that I believe, and this bull will act as a taunt. And as you can see by the scaling, this is mad. 300% at least of Itto's attack, 100% HP. Like, this bull seems busted. Like, damn, can I play as the bull as a character? But anyway, when the bull attacks, it will give Itto 1 superlative strength stack. So this is going to be also increasing your charged attack damage, because most of Itto's damage does come from his charged attacks. Next off, we have Itto's burst, which is Royal Descent. Behold Itto the Evil. So during his burst, his normal and charged attacks and plunging attacks will be converted to geo damage. And I'm pretty sure he's going to pull out his club somewhere, just like how Bao brings out her Booba sword. And Itto's attack will be increased based on his defense. Now, I know that didn't go well with Albedo, but Mihoyo are actually going to be bringing in a new artifact which gives you increased defense, and then also gives you increased defense and geo damage stacks as a 4-piece. Like, I'll probably make a video on the 2 new artifact sets that are coming, and during this, the first, second and third combos of his normal attack will grant Arataku Itto himself 1 stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents, and Itto gains 20% elemental and physical resistance whilst during this. His club is called the Onai King's Kanobu, which sounds really cool, and his burst is going to last 11 seconds, and you get an attack speed bonus. So with Kokomi and her burst, you gain an attack speed bonus off a constellation, I believe. But this is all going to be built into Itto already. Next off, we have Itto's passives. So his first one is Arataku. And when Arataku Itto uses consecutive Arataku Kasagarai, so that is his charged attack, he obtains the following effects. Each slash causes the subsequent slash to have 10% more attack speed. Max attack speed increases 30%, greatly increases his resistance to interruption, and these effects will be cleared once it stops performing consecutive slashes. So that means during your burst, you are going to have like, what, 40% increased attack speed. So his next passive is Bloodline of the Crimson Oni. Arataku Kasagari's damage is increased by 35% of Arataku Itto's defense, so he is going to be getting some mad damage bonus based off his defense. He is looking like a pretty promising guy. Next we have Woodchuck Chucked, right? How much wood would the Woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. When a party member uses attack to obtain wood from a tree, they have a 25% chance to get an additional log of wood. And then finally we have Warrior's Burden. For a short time after using Masatsu Setsugi, Akushi's burst, so basically his bull again, or performing a dash, Itto's normal attack combo will not be reset. So that's so useful. It allows you to maneuver more while still keeping your combos so that you can get your superlative stacks at the 4th strike. Next we have Itto's Constellations. So his C1 is stay a while and listen up. Using Royal Descent, Behold into the Evil provides Arataku Itto with further buffs to superlative strength. So using it will grant Arataku Itto 2 stacks instead. From the first second of the skills used, 1 stack will be added on until a total of 3 have been added. So that is basically going to let him to gain stacks easier so he can do more damage. Next we have Gather Round. It's a brawl. After using Royal Descent Behold into the Evil, each party member whose element is Geo will decrease that skill's cooldown by 1.5 seconds and restore 6 energy to Arataku Itto. A maximum of 6 second cooldown can be decreased and 24 energy restored in this manner. So if you have a party full of 4 Geo characters, right, your burst cooldown should go to only about 3 seconds if I did my maths correct. Yeah, your burst cooldown will only be 3 seconds long if you stay in for the duration of his entire burst, and you'll get about more than a quarter of it back. So this is very good if you have a Geo battery. You can have his burst up basically most of the time you're playing him. His C3 is Horns Lowered coming through, which increases the level of his bull by 3. And then fourth we have Jailhouse Bread and Butter. While in the Raging Oni King state caused by Royal Descent, behold Itto the Evil. Itto has 25% higher crit rate against opponents with equal or lower HP percentage remaining than him. I think this is pretty cool because say you have 75% crit rate on Itto, that means you're gonna have like 100% crit during your burst if someone's HP fits the requirements. So very good. I must say his constellations are amazing. Next we have his Constellation 5, which I can't say, which increases his burst level by 3. And then finally we have Arataku Itto. Present Arataku Itto's charge attack still 50% increased crit damage. Additionally, when he uses Arataku Kasaragi, so his charge attack, he has a 50% chance to not consume stacks of superlative super strength, which will allow you to spam your charge attacks if you do end up getting lucky. So if I honestly speak to you truthfully, every constellation of this guy looks amazing. So if you are rich as hell, then if you get C6, I will not even blame you because this character is looking pretty insane. That is, however, going to draw this video to a close. So make sure that you do stick around for my next video because I will be covering Gorou's leaks, and as I said earlier on, Gorou and Itto are gonna work amazingly together. So especially if you have that C2, you're really gonna want a whole full party of Geo characters. But have a good day, everybody.